So what is stationary process? If the statistical properties of random process does not change with time, then it is called stationary process. Okay. And we have discussed that the statistical properties depend on the probability density function. Means the probability density function is not changing with time or shift in time, then it is called stationary process. Okay. So what is first order stationary process? In the first order stationary process, the first order probability density function does not change with time. So, what is the condition for first order stationary process here is the mean value. The mean of the random variable will be always constant. It does not change with time. The mean value does not change with time. That is the condition for first order stationary process. What is the second order stationary process? The second order stationary process we will be considering second order joint probability density function of random variables of random process does not change with time. So, what is the condition here? The autocorrelation function is function of time difference. It is function of time difference. It is not function of t. It is not function of time t. Okay, that is autocorrelation function is independent of time. It is depends only on time difference that we have discussed in the second order stationary process. Okay, now we will discuss what is White-Sands stationary process. So White-Sands stationary process. Okay. So for White-Sands stationary process, the random process whichever we are taking should be second order stationary process. Okay. If x of t is second order stationary process, then it is called White-Sands stationary process or weak-Sands stationary process. Okay. If x of t is second order stationary process, then it is called what? White-Sands stationary process, or it is also called weak-Sands stationary process. Okay, what is the condition for White-Sands and weak-Sands stationary process? It is the condition is that the random process should be second order stationary process. Okay, but see here, White-Sands stationary process cannot be second order stationary process. Okay, so that is convergence is not true. Here the converse is not true always. Converse is not true. Okay. So here, what are the conditions for White-Sands stationary process? Here is the conditions for White-Sands stationary process. Is here is the first condition is that the expected value of a random process, that is x bar of t, should be always constant. This is our first condition. That is the first condition of what? First order stationary process. And the second condition is that expected value of x of t plus tau. What is this? This is nothing but autocorrelation function, that is Rxx of tau is independent of t. It is independent of absolute time. It is independent of t. Depends on what? Depends on time difference. Okay, depends on time difference, that is t2 minus t1. Difference on time difference, that is t2 minus t1 or tau. What is t2 minus t1 here? T2 minus t1 is equal to tau. Okay. So, if these two conditions are satisfied, then what is this random process is called? White-Sands stationary random process. Okay. So, now we will discuss what is joint White-Sands stationary random process. Jointly wide sense stationary process. Jointly wide sense stationary process. Here we have to consider two random processes, x of t and y of t, or two random processes, Okay. Then, if they are jointly wide and stationary, then the cross correlation is function of time difference, but not absolute time. Okay. If these two are jointly wide and stationary their cross correlation. Okay, so their cross correlation is function of time difference. Okay, and what is that? It is independent of time, absolute time t. Okay, so here what is that we have taken? We have taken two time instants t1, t2. Okay, so whereas here say t1 is equal to t. Okay, what is t2 will be t plus tau. T2 will be t plus tau. Okay, now we are getting a random variable x at x of t1, random variable y at y of t2. These are the two random variables we are getting, x at x of t1, y at y of t2. Okay, these are the random variables. Then the correlation between these two random variables is called cross correlation because we are taking two different random variables from different random processes. Okay, so how do you write it as Rxy? Expected value of xy. So it can be written as expected value of x of t, y of t2, x of t1, y of t2. Okay. So just now we have discussed that what is x of t1? X of t1 is x of t, y of t2 is t plus tau. Okay. How do you write this as? We write it as Rxy of tau. Okay. Now what is Rxy? Rxy is the cross correlation of these two random variables of random process x of t and y of t is function of tau. It is independent of t. It is independent of t and depends on what? Time difference. Okay. Now we'll see what are the conditions here. The conditions for wide sense stationary processes. We have two random variables now. The expected value of x of t should be equal to constant. It should be constant. The second condition is that what? Expected value of y of t, the second random variable should be also equal to constant. Okay. Then the third condition. What is the third condition? The third condition is that the autocorrelation function should be function of time difference. It is independent of absolute time t. Absolute time t, but depends on time difference. Okay, depends on time difference t2 minus t1, that is equal to 1. Okay, if these three conditions are satisfied, that is what the expected value of a random process x of t should be equal to constant. Expected value of random process y of t is equal to constant. The third condition is that the cross correlation between these two random variables should depends only on time difference. Okay, and it is independent of time t. Okay, then that particular random process is called jointly wide sense stationary random process. Okay, so